Hello, and welcome to All Shorts. Now earlier I uploaded a video from inside, yes, stealth, inside an Intermarché supermarket here in France. Basically I was just showing you what the supermarkets are doing to bring the prices down of food. Now they've got 500 products in Intermarché that they say are inflation busting, they say. They're still a bit pricey, but still a darn sight cheaper than what they were when, before they actually decided to do this. Now the reason they decided to do it is because it's been suggested by the government. Basically the government here in France, Emmanuel Macron's government, and he's basically said is if you bring the prices down to help people now, we will look favourably on taxation later on. Okay. That's if it's in government, that is. But anyway, how things are going at the moment, probably going to have a Bastille. But yeah, so I thought to myself, okay, what are they doing in the United Kingdom? So I had a look, and an article popped up, happens to be in The Guardian, that says, UK government urged to act as some meat and veg prices double in a year. Now, I thought, okay, I'll have a look at the date of that. Okay, it's 16th of May, 2023. I thought, okay, hang on. Just before that, 2 days before, I think it was the 13th or 14th, they announced here in France, well, the government is basically saying we're going to put pressure on the supermarkets. Oh, it's like, already saying itself, well, that's a good idea. We're getting some favour that way, maybe. We'll say we're doing our job. So, anyway, so I thought I'd have a look. So, the UK government has urged to act as some meat and veg prices double in a year. Now, food inflation is around 19%, and some things are like, my giddy aunt, they've gone through the roof, literally gone through the roof, doubled, like you say. Terrible. Now, it says here that some meat and vegetable lines at the supermarkets have almost doubled in price over the past year, and research has found prompting fresh calls for the government to intervene as the food industry figures gather for the summit in Downing Street. The other thing, as you see, is they've been making, the supermarkets that is, they've been making huge profits. Oh, again. And, my head flipping little sausage. It's pencil. Well, annual inflation on the supermarket's own label budget items stepped up to around 25%. And that's on their own labels. 25%. And that was in April. Now, some people are going to say, well, they're saying that inflation's going to come down. It is. And food inflation will probably come down as a result. The problem is that that's not necessarily the case. Inflation might come down, but it doesn't mean to say the prices will. Because you've got to have a deflation for the prices to come down. Now, in other words, it's got to be in the minuses, not in the pluses, for the actual prices to come down. No. People don't seem to understand that. I've had this conversation with various people and they say, oh, it's going to be coming down soon anyways, all the prices will come down. No, it's not how it works. No. It just means, say for instance, if inflation comes down to 10%, it just means the current prices are only going to increase by 10%. So they're still going to get more expensive. So, not everybody can quite grasp it. It's quite hard to explain sometimes. But then again, some of them are Brexiters. So what can you say? Say no more. No. So, some individual items rose at a much faster pace, apparently, and the price of a pack of Morlini Frankfurters, and I showed you some Frankfurters when I was there in the supermarket, actually, a pack of Morlini Frankfurters has shot up from an average of £1.24 to £2.42. My God, that is actually dearer than here in France, even before the inflation busting prices came in. So, I just bought. They had a 2-for-1 offer, plus it'd been reduced anyway to €1.50 for 10 and 2 for 1 for about €2, something like that. So it's only about €1 a packet for 10. For 10, like what they're called, knacky, like little Frankfurt things. Yeah, like broiler type sausages. Either way, they're cheaper. So yeah, it's the highest rate of inflation by category last month was on cheese and milk. Both were over 20%. So like I say, just if it comes down to 10%, look, if it comes to 0, it still means to say the prices will just mean they remain the same, not go up. They just remain the same. But when you've got zero growth in the country as well, no one's earning any flipping money, basically. Yeah, some businesses are making money, but not across the board. Many businesses are still, well, they're flatlining. You've got zero growth, so they must be, So it's just, it's painful to see because people are suffering. Now, whatever side of the political spectrum you might be on, it doesn't matter because people have families, children and stuff, you see, and they need to be fed, and people are suffering. And they probably voted for Brexit and all that, and the lack of people coming into the country to be able to do the jobs, because they were told by the Tories and other mad individuals that, oh, immigration's bad, and now they're carrying on with that mantra. Not just what they call illegal migration, you know, they're talking about legal migration as well. It's maddening, it really is. So they want to get rid of it all. Now they're saying, oh, we've got 1.5 million people unemployed in the UK. I've talked about this so many times. Every economy has to have a certain amount of people ready to work. Whether it be unemployed, you know, through unemployment, you're always going to get it. You need that sump of people to call upon if you need to. People migrate from one job to the next. There might be a period of time where they're unemployed. You know, they're signed on for maybe a month or something until they've got their next job. Things are changing all the while, you see. It's not... It's maddening. Now, we used to have unemployment around 5-6 million, and that's what 1.5. It's ridiculously low. It's too low. It might sound crazy to say that, but we do not have enough. We do not have enough unemployed because we need them to fill the jobs that need to be done. So who are we going to call upon? Well, at the moment, we're calling upon Nigeria. We're calling upon India. We're calling upon where else? Oh my giddy aunt, another African country, Asian country. Which one is that? Oh, anyway, we're calling upon other countries to fill the gap, and all that does is fill the flipping problem in the sense of foreign immigration, which then just riles up the old Brexit racists. I'm not saying all Brexiters are racist, but anyone who every racist voted for Brexit. That's so good. Yeah, that's right. Oh dear. Anyway, you tell me what you think. How much are you paying for your sausages? Leave it in the comments down below. I'm sure Wally might like one, or they might consider it as an aphrodisiac. Maybe. I don't think he needs any aphrodisiacs. No. Good idea, Dor. You sit down, girl. Yeah, he's a sex pest. Yeah, he is. He's a sex pest, that one. Oh, God's sake. What am I going to do with him? Anyway, you tell me. Please leave it in the comments down below. Ta-ta!